The man wore a collar around his neck. He was kept like a hunting dog. Every time the collar was removed, Danny's eyes changed. He charged forward like a fierce dog, knocking down all enemies, with no trace of humanity. He was like a pain-ignorant beast, even able to dodge bullets at close range. His boss was a moneylender. When someone refused to repay debts, Danny became his debt-collecting machine. As a reward, he would get a strip of meat. When they returned to the basement, they found Danny was injured. The boss's subordinate threw a roll of gauze, told him to treat the wound himself, and then ignored him. An iron cage was Danny's home. After happily finishing his canned food, he started practicing with the punching bag. Under Danny's heavy punches, the bag was torn open. He caught the sand with apology, then opened a book. When he saw the picture of a piano, he froze completely. Blood dripped down his forehead. He turned to look at the gauze nearby, but instead of bandaging himself, he used it to repair the punching bag. As Danny's fame spread, the boss's debt collecting process became simpler. Just by removing his collar, even without Danny attacking, debtors would repay obediently. But on this day, they met a tough guy. He knew Danny well. He would only attack once the collar was removed. So before the moneylender could take off the collar, he launched an attack. The boss and his men were badly beaten, while Danny stood aside watching everything. At this moment, the boss struggled free, quickly removed his collar. Danny's eyes changed instantly. He rushed into the crowd, attacking those attackers. In the blink of an eye, he took down all enemies. The boss successfully collected a large sum of money. They went to collect debts elsewhere. This time, they came to an antique shop. The boss told him to wait outside for orders. While waiting, a piano caught his attention. Danny walked forward slowly, pressed a key. Listening to the melodious piano sound, he seemed to be startled. At that moment, a blind piano tuner walked in. He greeted Danny warmly, let him sit in front of the piano, and taught him how to play. Danny, lost in the music, suddenly remembered something. He rushed into the warehouse. The boss and his men were being beaten again. Because Danny didn't hear the boss's signal, he was locked in the cage as punishment. On this day, they went out to collect debts as usual, when a truck suddenly rushed out, crushing the boss's car. Then 3 killers got out of the truck, spraying bullets with machine guns. It turned out to be revenge from an enemy. After the killers left, Danny crawled out from under the boss's body. He had no idea where he could go. As soon as the man took off his clothes, he found someone behind him, trying to attack him from behind. Daniel kindly warned them that he was not to be messed with. The prisoners who heard this didn't take him seriously at all. As soon as one of them launched an attack, Daniel stabbed him in the shoulder. Then he delivered a whip kick. The others swarmed him when they saw this, but none of them were his match. With a few random moves, he knocked the prisoners down. Thanks to his strong strength, no one dared to mess with him anymore. After being released from prison, he checked into a hotel, because nearby, there was a group of people holding illegal boxing matches. The winner could take all the prize money, but if they lost, Daniel watched secretly from the side. At this time, a cowboy stepped into the ring, and his opponent was a strong muscular man. The big guy was loyal to the gang leader. Thanks to his strong body, he had never lost a match so far. The cowboy threw a punch as soon as he got in the ring, but the big guy felt nothing. He continued to launch attacks, but they had no effect. Instead, he was kicked down by the big guy. The big guy sat on the cowboy and threw punches like raindrops, hitting the cowboy's body. The cowboy's manager quickly called a stop. In the end, he lost $30,000 US. He returned to his car in frustration. Just then, Daniel appeared from the back seat. He was so scared that he quickly grabbed his gun, thinking he had met a robber. It turned out Daniel wanted to join the competition. Since the manager had just lost his boxer, he agreed readily. Soon came Daniel's first match. His opponent was a somewhat famous boxer. He saw Daniel was a newcomer and didn't take him seriously at all. As a result, Daniel hit him with a back kick, plus a combination of flying kicks, leaving him unable to stand up. The whole process took less than 2 minutes. Everyone present was shocked. When the manager saw his strength, he felt like he had found a treasure. The next day, they went to the casino again. The manager used $8,000 to set up a bet, asking them to send their strongest boxer, but he was still knocked down by Daniel. The other side cheated and refused to give the money, hiding the money in their pants and telling all their underlings to attack. Daniel fought against multiple people alone and took care of everyone easily. Then he took back the money. After this incident, he became famous overnight and also attracted the attention of the gang leader. Soon, he was about to face the final showdown with the big guy. Do you think he can win? Please leave your opinions.